real quick because my lashes be making me feel real sick. It makes me feel like I got the ick when it doesn't want to fucking stick. Hey, are you taking the mic? Why don't you want to stick? Lashes make me feel, I don't know, I overdid it. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking on this video as opposed to all the other videos you saw when you're coming across mine. I hope you enjoy my video. I like for my scarf to be as far back as possible as I can, probably just on the lace, because when I do my makeup I need to get to my whole forehead. So today I'm not quite sure what type of makeup I'm wearing, but I do know I want to wear red lipstick. I'm going to start with this primer I just got from Rimmel London. Next I'm going to go in with this Nars Tinted Glow Booster in dark or Barbuda. I'm just going to put like 2 or 3 pumps. This will just give me some radiance under. Next up, I'm just going to correct a little bit. My face right now, as you can see, I have so much hyperpigmentation from like my acne, but I'm just going to correct those spots. I'm just going to dot that on my biggest scars. I don't want to wear too much foundation. I'm just going to dab that and just blend that in. That's a bit of coverage, you know, to start with, so I don't have to go ham on building layers and layers of foundation. So I'm going to set my face ever so lightly with Mercier. I'm just going to use this Real Techniques brush. I'm going to put a tiny amount of powder and I'm just going to sweep that across my cheeks. So you see, that's the really good thing about the Nars Tinted Glow Booster. Even though I've set my face with powder now on this matte, I still have that radiance that I had with my moisturizer and all of that. For foundation, I'm trying something new today. I got these samples of the very Valentino foundation. They didn't have my exact shade, so I'm going to be mixing shade DA4 and DA2. I meant to be DA3, so hopefully that should make a perfect match. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend that out. Oh, that's a nice mix. I love this foundation. I really like it. Like, wow, do you guys see that? So next I'll be going in with concealer. I like to go in with 2 concealers, one that's close to my shade and one for, you know, brightening up that under eye. I don't like that, like my eyes are white under, my face is brown look. So mixing them is very important. So I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in, what shade is this? Deep Chestnut, and I'm gonna start with that. I've been sipping on this Conceal martini that I put in a glass because I needed a big drink, you know? I needed a big drink. I'm going to blend this first concealer out with my beauty blender. So this shade I've put on, it isn't necessarily to brighten my face, just to like set a layer for the next concealer I'm going to put on, if that makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense to you, just keep watching, you know, you'll see what I mean. Now I'm going in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect in Cool Sand. Now you see, that is more of like a highlighted shade. I'm just going around the perimeter of my lips. I'm lining it, so when I do put my lipstick on, it can pop even more. I'm going to blend this out with a fluffy brush instead of a beauty blender. Blend that out. Then my under eye, of course. My nose I'm leaving till last because I want to give it that snatched look. You feel what I mean? So I'm just gonna leave it like that, go to the other side, do the same. Snatch that shit up. Snatch it up. I can go with my beauty blender and finish my under eye. So you see that? You see how that has just blended very softly. So it's highlighted, but it doesn't look like a mask. Right now I look very naked. I look so naked, wow. It's because of the concealer on my eyes. So only for my nose am I going to do some cream contouring. This is a darker foundation. I'm going to start from here here like this. I'm gonna bring it to the bridge of my nose, and I'm going to blend that down. So you see how that already snatches my nose without me having to do like the full-on contour. You know what? Why not? I'm gonna contour my cheeks as well. I want to snatch my chin right under my lip where it starts to dip. That's where I'm snatching, like that. I'm going to be taking this dense but fluffy brush to blend out my nose. So I'm going to blend into the direction of my eyes, and that will just create a nice shadow. Blend in that downward V to really snatched it just a tad bit. I'm going to do the same for my cheeks. Going with my beauty blender. And blend that out. So now I'm just going to look under my eyes. Is there any creasing? There's no creasing, but I'm just going to lightly blend directly under my eyes before I settle with powder. So I'm taking that Mercier again, and I'm gonna take, I don't want to settle with a brush or with beauty blender. I'm gonna settle with a brush because I'm really going for like, not a natural vibe, but a very soft vibe, you know. I want my lips to do the talking. So I put some powder on here like this, and I'm going to pick some up with this brush. It's a flat brush, but it's kind of like fluffy. And I'm going to set. So I am setting that, and you can barely see the powder. So I'm going to take this part of my beauty blender where it's not, it doesn't have anything. I'm just going to press that in. See that? And now that is set. But, and I bet you didn't see this coming, I'm going to put some powder under my eyes, because when I do my eyeshadow and my eyebrows, in case there's any fallout, I want it to be there to catch it. I'm going to do the rest of my face, then I'll come back and put powder under my eyes. So I'm not going to be doing any powder contouring, as I said. I'm just going to be bronzing. I have my Glamabronze bronzer, and I have this fluffy brush that is held together with some sellotape. I'm going to use this to bronze up. So put some on this brush, dust off the excess, as in dust it off. I'm gonna go up and go up, away from that contour that is here. I'm going up, coming, and that is Amazon. That was not Amazon, in fact. That was DHL, and I got my McGrath palette. Oh, bro, I wanted to do a red lip because this palette didn't come, and now that it's here, I'm like, oh, should I still do this red lip? What I should do? My look I wanted to do with this palette, I think I'll still do my red lip. And under here, of course, I want to hide that double chin so my boyfriend is not saying, why are you ordering more food? So now that we're done with the bronzing and the contouring and the highlighting, I take some of my beauty blender and I'm gonna put that under my eyes, just like that. Call it baking if you must. And some beside my nose and on top of my nose, because my nose gets quite oily. So I'm going to start this off by taking the excess powder on my beauty blender and putting that on my eyebrows. I do this because it makes drawing your eyebrows very slip free, so you can just, like, you know, draw it on easily. I'm using this eyebrow pencil by Morphe. It's the micro brow pencil in chocolate mousse. I'm just gonna brush up my eyebrows. So there's the pencil, very thin pencil, as you can see. It's a nice eyebrow pencil and it's quite cost effective. I'm going to start from here, literally here, to follow my brow shape. And they're gonna meet each other. Surely you guys know how to draw your brows, so I'm going to skip this part for you guys, honestly. So my brows are on. This one looks a bit scary, can't lie. So I'm going to take some of the concealer, the darker concealer I used. I'm going to use that to fluff it out with this spoolie. So there's that. I'm just putting a little powder just to set that concealer I put on my brows a little bit. Okay, now we can go into eyeshadow. I'm going to use the leftovers of the Milani to set my eyelids, because this shit is so thick. So today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Nude Rich Obsessions. This palette is so fine. It has such lovely colors, so this would fit perfectly with my red. I'm going to go in with this light pink shade first. Just put that all over my crease. Ooh, this is my first time using this palette, by the way, and I'm loving that. I'm not going to build it up too much because I don't want my lids to be pink. My hands are ashy, god damn. I'm just looking in the monitor and I'm just looking, god damn. I'm gonna change my brush and take something more angular. You know, this is a bit flatter, so it's not gonna go everywhere. I'm going to pick this darker pink, this one here. I'm going to put that right under the one I just put on. Ooh, god damn. And I'm just going to blend that in, not out, in. These eyeshadows actually blend like a dream. I know people say that a lot, but this shit blends like a dream. Okay, the next shade I'm taking is this brown one. I'm going to use this flat brush. I'm just going to pack that onto here, so I'll form like a small C. Oh yeah, exactly what I'm talking about. So this, I'm just gonna blend this in a little bit. I'm just going to go back into the first shade I started with. I just use that to blend out the top. So now for shimmer, which shimmer am I gonna pick? Gold and sponge. I'm gonna mix the two of them. You know, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go with this gold and this one. I don't want my eyes to be too purpley because I'm going to wear like that lipstick that I was talking about. I'm just gonna place it here. Wow, that is so pretty. Then you see like here, so I took it up to the side, then just with this side here. I'm just going to borrow from this McGrath palette this champagne color. I'm gonna put that here. Did I need that? I don't think I needed that, but I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. The final step, I'm going to take this very dark color and I'm going to use it to draw a wing liner. Taking this wing brush, I guess, flat brush, and I'm just going to load on some of that color and draw myself a nice wing. So just like that. You can see the fallout. The powder has caught it, so it ain't staining my face. Next step, I'm just going to line my eyes with this black liner. It's a bit too sharp and that will pierce my eye, so I'm gonna just like crack it a little bit at the top. I'm going to take this fluffy brush and just dust off the powder under my eyes. And I'm going to blend it outwards so you can touch that remaining part of my cheek that is highlighted. Here, you get. You see that? This is a Real Technique setting brush. As you can see, I've lost the other half. Let's take this MAC Mineralise Skin Finish. I'm just going to use it to just buff out the areas that didn't get any powder before. So there's that. I think I want to add a little bit of contour, just a little bit. So I'm taking Fenty Beauty Sunstalker in Thick Mint, and I'm taking this fluffy flat brush to put a pinch. When I say a pinch of contour. So you see that? I put that on my brush. Yeah. To dust it off. Yeah. I'm going to go here. One swipe. That's it. Just one swipe. This is going to be the brush I'm going to use for blush. I'm just going to blend that. I'm going to take a little bit of that powder, go under, to sharpen it. This is not going to sit here for too long. What is left? Eyelashes. So I have these big fluffy lashes that I'm feeling like today is the day to wear them, you know. I don't usually wear lashes like this big and fluffy, but I'm trying new things this year, you know. So I'm just gluing up these eyelashes, then I'll finish my makeup, and this will be one of the last steps, putting them on. So the lashes have glue on them now. I'm just going to dust off this powder. To be using a very berry blush, the Black Radiance Wild Berry blush. Same on the other side. Hey baby, hi baby, hi baby, hey baby. Trisky. This is when the devil starts using me, because I don't know why I'm going in again. But I want to go in again. I want to add more blush. Should I do it? Actually, you're looking at yourself and you know you shouldn't. But you're going to do it. Why? Okay, just a little bit. Just small. That's it. I'm not even going to use this brush to blend it, because I'm kind of scared. Babe, it didn't really take me long to do my makeup, you know. Like, I was just here for like 20 minutes. I've been at this for the past hour and a half. I don't know if I want to put my eyelashes on first, or I want to wear my lipstick first. I'm just going to put my lashes on real quick. Hopefully it's real quick, because my lashes be making me feel real sick. It makes me feel like I got the ick when it doesn't want to fucking stick. Hey, are you taking the mic? Why don't you want to stick? Lashes make me feel, I don't know what it is. This is nice, yeah, I can't lie. It's nice. Very different, but nice. I don't think this will be kept in my arsenal. I'm just going to blend in my natural lashes and these fake ones on my under eye. I'm officially getting tired. Okay, what next? Okay, so I'm just gonna wipe off the balm I put on. I'm going for an ombre type of lip today. I have this YSL in shade 18. It's the Slim Matte Rouge, and I have this McGrath lipstick in Flesh 3. Ooh, this matches my eyeshadow. It's Flesh 3. This is the YSL. They're pretty similar. I'm going to start with the YSL. The way this YSL is shaped is made to make application easier. But it's kind of hard, because I'm not used to this shit, man. Oh god. Oh god. Then Flesh 3 right in the middle. I'm just gonna blend those two together. I'm going to dab a little bit of powder on it, because I want it to be a bit matter than it is. And that is essentially it. I just have to my palette! Is it broken? Oh my god. I just have to set my face now. I'm going to set with the Urban Decay All Nighter. Okay, and that is the finished look. So I'm just gonna finish up my hair. I hope it doesn't look crazy. except for blush, of course, and eyeshadow and lipstick, is on my body. I'm not really loving this here. I'm just going to take my MAC powder again. I'm going to take this dense fluffy brush and I'm going to do a mix between my bronzer and my face powder. Yeah, bronzer is a bit better.